Hey everyone, it's Dave here from Band of Badgers, and we are back to some more BARDSUNG. So this episode of What's in the Box, we are talking more about BARDSUNG. This is the Fables box set. Now, this was part of my all-in Kickstarter. These are all my goodies that I got with my Kickstarter, and I've just been jaw-dropped every time I look at this and all the other goodies. There's still more videos to come. We're not even scratched the surface yet. More videos to come about this. And just look at this box art. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now, the Fables is a selection of extras. I don't know if this is going to be released on its own. BARDSUNG comes out in April 2022. It is mid-ish March 2022 as I'm recording this, and this Fables box contains pretty much all of the stretch goals that was in the Kickstarter. It has mini adventures, which has guest writers, guest authors. These characters you see here, these are all brand new hero figures, and their minis are inside the box, so that's great to see. Plus some extra, like a short story, a short adventure in there as well, a mini campaign. Plus more cards and more equipment and everything else. So these don't necessarily connect with the main core box, but you still need the core box to use this stuff, to play it. But this is separate. I don't think you can really mix these things necessarily straight into the core box, but you can use the heroes. So in the core box, if you've seen the other video, if not, check it out. Core box, here it is. The core box has 5 starting heroes. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An additional 8. So that is absolutely huge. Now, this box is big as well. I mean, it's particularly, not particularly heavy, but it's big. It's a standard board game size. So this is just the expansion. Now, unlike the other boxes, there's nothing on the back. Just this gorgeous artwork, this kind of sand dune, dusty, derelict place. Reminds me of Mad Max. I don't know why. And it kind of like, this is almost the Steamforged cog, almost. Maybe you've got another one over here. That's quite nice. You've got this road. Now, let's just kind of zoom in on some bits and pieces here, if I can. There we go. Let's go a bit higher. There we go. Then you can see. So the core box is required. It's 60 to 90 minutes per game. It's age of 14 plus. Now, I'm playing this at the moment with my little boy who's 7. And he has picked it up really, really quickly. He loves this game to pieces. So 14, maybe if you're running the game, maybe if you're a dad, a parent, a mum, you want to get your kids involved in some fantasy board games, this is going to be ideal. But if my boy can pick it up, so can yours. 1 to 4 players. You can have 5 players. Okay, not sure why it says 1 to 4, but you get 5 heroes, you get 5 cards. I would go with 5. If you can get 5 around the table, do it. Now, this various artwork you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, that's all from the core rulebook, core box set. This is not from this. So I'm going to show you what is inside. It's a big, strong, thick box. There you go. Nothing else special about it at all. And inside, you get the adventure book for Fables. And we'll have a look at that first. But you can see straight away, the yellow ones are heroes. And the grey ones are all the extra monsters. But we have two levels of minis in there. Okay, these are, the bottom level is slightly bigger minis, the large minis. Okay, these are your regular size 28mm minis. So let's have a quick look at the book first. That's where I try to balance everything fairly delicately. Right. Let's get into this. Now this is very different to the previous books. So you got your introduction, that's the same. You got the credits. Thank you everyone at Steamforged for doing this. I mean, incredible artwork. This is one of the hero characters. This is like a dragonborn monk. I mean, gorgeous. Look at that. I want to be able to use this artwork in an adventure because that's superb. That's great. Full breakdown. You get a lot of content. Don't be put off that this is an expansion or just Kickstarter stuff. There's a lot of content here. There's nearly 100 pages of additional content. Okay. Now, the previous expansion that you may have seen, if not, check out our other video. There's the Lost Levels. That is a proper expansion. So when you finish the core box set, you go straight into the lost level. As this, you can play at any time. Okay, this is just additional game. Straight away, wow. I mean, look, let's zoom into some of this so you can actually pick it up. Now, in this box set, there's also a commemorative coin. I don't know what it does. I don't know why it's there, but it's there. It must have a reason. Maybe it comes up at some point. But you get a commemorative coin. Now, if you look at some of the artwork on here, look, we've got a Forge Warden. That is, just look. Look at that cape. That is amazing. I'm going to love looking at this. A Fire Soul. Fate Song. Look at that Bard. A Demon Blade. This is one of the artwork, actually. This was on their website. If you don't know where to go to steamforge.com. Go to their games and products, and you'll find BARDSUNG. This is one of the first images that I'm assuming it's still there. When I went there, that's one of the first ones I saw, and it's got this glowing demon blade. I'm dying to paint this one up. We have to get it on our brush off show. If you don't know, we have a brush off show called the Great British Brush Off, where we have guest professional artists teaching a bunch of amateurs how to paint. Look at that kind of Centaur. Look at that Glade Strider, Path Seeker. I mean, I'm a massive fan of Rangers. That is a incredible pose there. Look at that one. Skull Splitter. Great looking barbarian. Swift Claw. There's your Dragonborn monk. Now on the other side, you get some additional enemies. So that, again, this is in addition to the core set. Basilisk, brand new. The Blitzer. Look at that. The Machina. Or Machina. Machina? Cloaker. Again, you get some great kind of classic ones. An Effervescent Ooze. In the core box, you get an ooze, but this is a completely different sculpt. Kind of gooey. And I love oozes. We've recently been playing. Check out one of our other streams, Scarlet Citadel. Our players have just been fighting loads of oozes. It's great fun. Goblin Thief, terrific sculpt. What else we got? Growl, always a classic. A Predator. It's kind of like a Machina dog. Wolfpack, 3 wolves. Great. Blood Axe. What's that? A cave shark. I don't know what that is. I'm eager to find out. A cave shark. Okay. Fair enough. Forsaken. Look at that. You could have like a knight paladin in that one, couldn't you? Look, he's got skulls on his knees, toes, one on his belt. That is just great. I love that. I don't know what's on this. I don't know what quite like that. I don't know if there's snakes or hydra or something. I have to have a closer look at that mini. I just saw that. Look, the last Vanguard. Look at that blade. Is that a candle on there? An Oni. Wow. And this is in the box. And a Scourge. Look at that. Fantastic. Now what else have we got? So, extra cards. Now the cards is a great way of assisting. So imagine this is a computer game, and each of those mechanics is just put into cards. So there's no game master in this game. Everyone is a hero. So you can attack enemies, but when the enemies attack you, you don't roll for them. You don't make a choice. You use the game mechanic to decide that, but you have to roll your defense. It's some really nice stuff. BARDSUNG. I have no idea what this is. A BARDSUNG hero profile card. Wow. I don't know what that is. Is that like a sidekick? I don't know. I have to find out. 29 enemy cards. Enemy cards. Cards card? 8 wandering monsters. There's your wolf pack. 14 mini boss cards. 5 boss profile cards. We've got aspect challenge. We've got 13 different ones. These are challenge cards and battle cards. We have boss initiative cards. 30 encounter cards. 39 narrative cards. 10 treasure cards. So you get extra treasure as well. That's nice. Elven boots. Hero gains +1 to speed. Good. Right, because you're going to need it. I've actually, in terms of the core box set, I've now graduated the tutorial. We are now into chapter. It's past. So it mixes up. So it's a page turn. It's like turn to page, blah blah blah, and then that gives you your chapter. So we're on a different chapter. We've gone past chapters 1 and 2, and we're into page turners. But we had to play them a few times to really kind of pick it up. Additional cards. So just to kind of break down what this is, let's zoom in on that because there's a really good description here. So Fables adds new elements to specific areas of the Ancient Forge, enhancing your experience. If your journey is underway already, don't worry. You'll be fine to carry on without restarting and simply add these elements as you go. Okay, so additional cards, expansion of several new cards which should be kept separate from those in the core game until instructed otherwise. Ooh, mystery. Additional heroes. So you got all the extra heroes, you can swap your characters out. Chain attacks, this is a new move, which is not covered in the core box, which is kind of nice to see. And so there's a tale of the Forge Warden. There's a whole thing here from Steamforge about when they began the story and how it changed, and now it's become its own character. I mean, that's great. In terms of game design development, if you're creating these stories and these characters and suddenly you create a character that everyone falls in love with, you know you're going to need more. And that's the nice thing to see as well, because if that's an additional content in the story, what happens in the next expansion? Hopefully, I know this is going to come out in April 2022, but hopefully by the end of 2022, we might have an announcement of a new expansion. That would be so cool. That goes straight on my Christmas list. So we have some wandering monsters, additional enemies, and when they are likely to be seen. That's pretty cool. Bosses and mini bosses. Really, really nice. And it's just like there are a lot. Yeah, this is when to add them in. So you could add in the wolves into chapter 1 of your core rule game. So that's nice how they can do that. So I'm gonna sit down and go back through my box, add all these in, and get that done. Narrative encounters. So here's how to set it up. It's a good explanation, and this is how they are laid out in basically in the kind of typical The Last Vanguard's visual. Isle of the Dead, the Soul Storm. So these are narrative encounters, and you can see kind of how you would progress through to get somewhere, what these stories are. And I quite like this, that's quite clean. Special rules, each one is different, and then you get to the Forsaken's Challenge. Okay, then you get the adventure section. Now this is quite fun. These are, ignore the story element, these are separate adventures. You just pick one and play through it, okay? So these are like, not necessarily hidden levels, but just additional content. And all of these have been written by guest writers, people from the TTRPG community, people you've seen on videos, not necessarily ones like this, but people you've seen on videos, or you have heard of. Now, for example, The Sanctum of the Sixth Province is done by Ian Livingstone. Ian Livingstone, if you didn't know, Fighting Fantasy, Death Trap Dungeon, things like that. Ian Livingstone, Steve Jackson. I grew up in the 80s when the Fighting Fantasy books first came out. I absolutely fell in love. It got me interested, not only in just reading, but it opened me up to fantasy storytelling. And I've been hooked ever since. From there, you end up going into like Conan, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. But it just expands your kind of reading about what's available. Better than Roger Red Hat and Billy Blue Hat. Ian, I know I've met Ian several times. He never remembers me, but I've met him several times at Dragon Meet here in the UK Games Expo. I've even met him years ago, about 20 odd years ago, in IDOS, where the building where IDOS is over in Wimbledon, where Death Trap Dungeon, the PC game, first came out. And I got to meet him there. But anyway, hi Ian. Get in touch if you want to do an interview. We'd love to have you on the show. So that could be good. And I wonder if Ian Livingstone is actually part of Steamforge upper management or executive kind of positions. But I wonder if that's why we're using kind of page turners. But we'll come to that when we get there. So, okay, he's got 2 sections there. Sanctum of the Sixth Province, and then you've got the lower levels. So he's got a double barrel shotgun there. I mean, that's gonna be several hours of gameplay to sit around a table doing that. Ginny D, you've seen, does loads of work, does some fantastic calendars, does loads of stuff with Dungeons and Dragons, Wizards of the Coast, Wormwood. Check out her video. She's also on Twitter. But look, yeah, that looks interesting. I haven't read it. We'll pick that up another time. But we'll give we'll be given a very good playthrough. Okay. Oh, Goblin Frog Chewer. Okay. I wonder if you've been playing the Epic Encounters. They got frog lickers. Goblin Chewer, Goblin Archer, Enforcer, Goblin Warrior, and a Frog Rider. You have been playing. Ooh, you have been playing Epic Encounters. Ginny D, if you're interested, if you ever want to come on as a guest player, do let me know. Look, Badger Prince. If you ever want to come on one of our shows as a guest player, please do get in touch. What else we got? The Gauntlet. I mean, look how tough this looks. These are corridors, straight lines of corridors. The arrow means it's one way, and these are rooms. Okay, so look, wow. That is beyond epic. That is, and there's I just read this. There's a gelatinous cube in here. That's gonna be harsh. So this is called the Gauntlet. Ellie Alexander, if I'm pronouncing that right, hopefully. If not, Nate Taylor. Nate Taylor is from Dwarven Forge. We've actually had him on the show before. A few times. In fact, the Dwarven Forge crew have been on a couple of times with some of our adventures. Hi guys. Hopefully we'll get to do some stuff with you again soon this year, 2022. But that's great to see. Well done, Nate. Good. I didn't know you was in here, so good. Well done. Who else have we got? Jules Gill. Kobolds, Cults, and Chaos. Wow. I mean, look at this. That is superb. That is good. This is a well thought out. This one is very well. And you got a locked. So that's basically there's a locked door here. And it's only one way when you open the door. Harsh. This is well thought out. This one looks good. Who's in this one? Kobolds, oozes, and spiders. And I love the kind of photo aspect. I was just looking at the screen then, and it looked like a parchment. I used to make these parchments when I was a kid. Used to kind of use tea bags, and then you burn it, stick it in an oven, and bake it. Used to love it. Jonathan Green, Basilisks. Everyone's put in the gelatinous cubes. Look, cubes and oozes. I think everyone's got one on every level. That looks nice, actually. Enemies, the Light Blade, Blaster Shadow. Ooh, someone's put in, these are Mechanica ones. I'm saying Mechanica, somehow that's in my head now, and I think it's wrong. But it probably is. Wow, that looks cool. Mark Humes, here we go. So here's a fellow Brit. Hi Mark, how you doing? Mark, if you didn't know, you probably do. You must have. If you're in the UK, you must have heard about Mark. He's the DM for High Rollers, Twitch, YouTube. Go check him out. High Rollers, great bunch of people doing some fantastic adventures. Loving D&D. He does LARPing. I can't remember the name. Mark, let me know. Comments below. Pimp the LARP. I know it's been pandemic. It's been all closed down, but hopefully, I think it's back in 2022. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Mark, likewise. If you see this, hear this, get in touch. We'd love to have you on as a guest player. If you can spare the time. What have you put in your story? Brigands, Raiders, Brutes, Shadow. Ooh, a Shadow. Ooh, you little minx. Giant Rat. Giant spiders, wolf packs, thieves. Just oh, you got an echo. Oh, you crafty sod. You've got an echo. The echo is part of the game mechanic in the core rule set, and this as well. But oh, the echo is. Yeah. Oh, look at this one. Look. Why has this one got blood? And that looks bad, but that looks bad for two reasons. One, the blood. Well, it says crit. It says there's lots of blood, but these rooms aren't connected by corridors. Why is that a 7+? What is that about? I think that is going to be like teleports or something bad. And I just, look, this one is blood. This one has a beer. See, Mark has the right idea. Beer. Who's done this one? Oh, typical. It's Matt Mercer, the blood price. Well, the blood is the right thing, I suppose. So you got blood price, and it's covered in blood. I was expecting a lot of blood from Matthew Mercer, though. Matt, if you see this, if you ever see this, I'd love to have you on as a. If you ever want to do a Q&A with us, it's an interview. Do shout. I guess you're probably too busy with everything that you got going on over at Critical Role. And just in case you don't know who Matt Mercer is, Critical Role. I mean, just go to Amazon and see the cartoon. If not, you've got years of podcasts to catch up on. Absolutely fantastic. Top rated, everything. Guy who says, now what's he into? It's like a sneak peek into Matthew's DM notes. Shadows, Zombie Brigand, Rotting Brute, Carrion Rat, and Poltergeist. A poltergeist? Where did you get a poltergeist from? I don't remember seeing that in the cards. Ooh, have you gone off script, Matt? Have you gone off script? What is this? Now I must play this. I need to. Oh, maybe we could do these as specials. Hey, Matt, do you reckon you could do this online? Maybe. Get in touch if you want to. You can find me on YouTube, or you find me here. Send me a message, or on Twitter. I'm a big fan of zombie. I mean, it's a crypt. Of course, it's going to be undead. I'm a big fan of undead. But I wonder if we can play these. It could be good. Could be good. Lair of the cave shark. Lair of the cave shark. Well, now we know what a cave shark is. It's a lair of a cave shark. Got some massive teeth. I don't think they're. It could be shark tooth. I don't know, but they're massive teeth. And that is Jason Charles Miller, who is a musician. Also has he's actually done some really good how to play Dungeons and Dragons videos that were on YouTube, official kind of D&D content. But he's a musician, singer. I don't know, kind of like he looks like a country biker dude, blues singer. I don't know, country blues biker. Is that a real thing? I don't know. Jason, sorry if I've offended you, man. But if you want to come on as a guest player, I'd love to have you on. Just get in touch. I have no idea. This looks fun. This is that a secret one? The blue one? I think it is. Now he's gone, what's he done? Snakes, wraiths, bone nager. Oh, and eticaps. It's amazing. I hate spiders, but I'm a big fan of eticap because I find them even more gross than spiders. But spiders, can't do. But the bone nigger. Marie Stritter, Black Forest Passage. You've got orcs. And I like orcs. I like fighting orcs. And you've got gelatinous cube. Oh, you've got both. You've got the cube and the ooze. Nicely done. I like your thinking. Fantastic. Enter the web. Sarah Thompson. That's going to have spiders. So I'm not going to look at that one. Yep, spiders. Who else we got? Oh, wow. Look at this. This looks good. This looks interesting. Why is there an X? Is that an X? We've got Berserkers, Brutes, Raiders. So these are the typical kind of, yep, that's fine. Oh, this is, I didn't see that there. This is Luke Gygax. Well done, Luke. At some point, still need to, if you're interested, do you want to play this? I would love to do the Q&A. Maybe that's something we can do at some point. Who knows? But look at that. That looks interesting. We have, I see. So Ian Livingstone, you got like a double adventure. Luke Gygax has also got a double adventure. So this is Evan Orb, and this is the lower levels. Cool. Cool, that could be interesting. I have to have I just noticed as well, some of the XP rewards on here is quite high. Wow. There is a lot of content here. Oh, I see. So we've got the regular bad guys here, the lower levels, skeletons, and a carrion rat. How cool is that? Ah, now look at this. So here, these are the encounters. These are like the boss encounters or mini boss encounters. And here you just have some artwork, a brief description of what happens, and how to set up the scene. Now, BARDSUNG comes with a board, or if you've got the Kickstarter, there's a neoprene mat that you can purchase, and that probably become available as a separate item because it is I actually much prefer that over the board, but the board is double-sided, or the mat is double-sided. You get the basic map, but this is the boss encounter map, which is a really, really nice idea. So there's the witch. I mean, look at that artwork. That was great. That is brilliant. I love that. What else have we got? Oh, we've got the Hook Nightmare. Nasty. So this is the Hook Horror. The Hook Horror Mini is in the core box. We've got that's an epic encounter. And we've got King Wingnut. so this artwork, or something very, very extremely, very, very similar. This looks like it's got extra bits actually. It was the Queen, Shrine of the Kobold Queen, and this is the King. Ooh, this is brilliant. Straight away, I'm like, what is going on here? We have an epic encounter inside BARDSUNG, which you can. I mean, it's just epic encounters just don't come with the cards. Why not? Oh, look at that. The Ascended King. He's got a crown on his head, look. He's almost got, look, is that an eye? Another eye? Eyebrows? Big mouth. Ooh. So, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at this artwork. That is amazing. Look. Has he got is that a spectral hand? Almost like he's got a spectral hand there, and he's got these art. That is amazing. Scorn Shadow. Wow. Okay, Queen Spider. Yep, spiders. Go. Let's get the spiders. Vedgazlur. Look at that. What is this? Vedgazlur. This one looks. Is this the Is he another epic encounter? I think it's on the box that we haven't played yet. Something about him looks very familiar. And then we're into the narrative section. So the narrative section is, as I mentioned, there's a story connecting all of this together in the core rulebook, and it's one of those things you can't read it in order, but as you play through, you make choices. So you have to go: do I turn left or do I turn right? And you might not be able to come back. If you turn left, it says go to this section in the book. So then you find the book, you read out the description, and then you do whatever needs to be done. Okay. Really nice and simple. At the back of the book, you get the campaign tracker, and that's going to be split over a couple of pages. Yeah, there we go. So Lair of the Cave Shark, as we saw earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 7 encounters. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you completed and discovered 4 things? So that's current position and any notes. So you can just, it's quite handy to keep track of it. And you can see there's the effervescent ooze. That's a really that's great artwork again, but look at that. That one almost has a tongue. That's kind of nasty. Nasty in a great way. And it's BARDSUNG. It's music. These are your notes pages. You don't just get lines, you get music paper. That's a nice touch as well. And that's the cover. So all of that was just the book. Wow. So let's have a look at some minis. Hopefully you didn't just fast forward to the minis. Here we go. Right, let's get me out of the shot because you're not here to see me. So we have 2 trays of minis and some cards there as well. Now I do apologise because I have not previously pulled off the sellotapes. This might make a bit of noise, or we might be okay. I'm not sure. Let's find out. It is. This is where I wish I bought my scissors. There we go. It's only stuck on 2 sides at least. There we go. Vroom. And wow. I mean, look at these. Here's the Ranger dude. I mean, look at that. Look how much detail is on that. Just look at the back of the back of the cape there. That is nice. That is super nice. That's the there's the what was he called? Skull Splitter. You can see they've all got SFG, Steamforged Games. He's got a spike with a couple of skulls. He is definitely a skull collector. And look, you can just kind of see that in the light. And you've got a bit of definition. It's actually textured. It's more skulls. He's into his skulls. He's a collector. Oh, here's the dude we saw before. Look at that. I love the way he's actually. He's got just foot on a rock because he's well hard. That is cool. I like that. Who else we got? Oh, there. Look. Forge Warden. Great pose. Just trying to get it in there for you. Oh, look. Got a sword. That's nice. Got something on the back there. You got the cog symbol again. That'd be really nice. It's quite a solid one as well. That'd be really nice to paint. I'll have to see if we can paint up some of these. And we did see this, and it is candles, look. But where's his head? What's going on with his head? What is he? He looks kind of skeleton wraith-like, maybe. I'm not sure. What is it? That is a great mini. Superb. There's the Goblin with the lantern. Look at his nose. How do they make such details this tiny? Look, got some keys. Wow. There's one of them, look. Again, great. They've got chains, you've got studs, it's got texture. Oh, look at that axe. That's a wicked axe. That is cool. Okay, so that is. Oh, look at there. Yeah, look at that one. And this one, we've got the texture back. So this has a. Is that like a drain? Manhole cover? I think. Look at that. Okay. Let's open up the. So I am not. Oh yeah. Let's try and have a look at. You had Look, here's our dragon. Before we go, here's our dragonboard monk. That is such a cool pose. If you coloured it, if you painted it just like the artwork, I think that would look utterly amazing. And then the Centaur one is huge. I mean, he is big. And he's got a bird. Is that an eagle or an owl? Eagle, I think. You see the detail, you see the bow and arrows he's got there in the quiver. Really nice. Oh, I know. I said I'd move on, but look at that. Just incredible. Absolutely great. Right, let's have a look at the other one. I'm really impressed with those. Okay, so this is also sellotaped. Again, apologise for the noise. There we go. Open this up. And inside, these are the slightly bigger. Oh, these are shark. Look, this is a cave shark. I have no idea what a cave shark is, but that is like a hammerhead mutant shark. He's kind of like oh, I can't think of his name now. Suicide Squad. Man shark. Look at that. That's great. And what's he carrying? Is that a tree? He's got something. He's got some etching on it. Look. I don't know what that is. Is he bitten for it? It does look amazing. It's kind of got those extra spines. That is great. I love that. Oh. And my coin. Ooh, hello. So what does this mean? At some point, I guess you have to toss the coin to make a choice. It's quite weighty. It's quite solid. That's nice. Don't know why you was in there, but keep it safe, shark dude. Here's the effervescent ooze. I mean, look at that. That is just... If only I had this before we were doing our level in Scarlet Citadel. Look at that. He's got a sword in there. A few skulls. Great stuff. Wolfpack. That is beautiful. That is really nice. I like that. I wonder if you could just enlarge that. You could have that as a really nice featured mini. Basilisk. Never underestimate a basilisk. This is nice. Look at that. Imagine that chunky arrow coming towards you. Look, and look, you can see the texture. The texture in these minis is just incredible. What else we got? Here's our predator. That's nice. We're going to have one as a companion. Here's the Oni. Again, great detail on these. Really deep. I mean, this is incredibly deep. If you're into shadowing, you can do that. Matt Mercer, question for Matt Mercer, just for something else. As you're into your miniature painting, we have our brush off show. If you ever want to hang out and paint a mini, or maybe if you also picked up BARDSUNG. I mean, look at this, is nice. Look at that sinew like stretched over the brain. Ugh, that's just disgusting. I mean, if you would like to, so go back to Matt Mercer. If you would like to hang out and paint with us, that'd be great. We're not very good. Well, we're not good at all. We're just a bunch of amateur painters, but we've had some great guests on. And that is gross. Here's our cloaker. nasty. Oh, shivers. Nasty. And what is this? Which one is this? Where's his other leg? Oh, he's running. That's kind of nice. That's a great one. Look at those swords. Look at the damage on these. That is seriously going to hurt, man. Oh. Yeah, he's a collector as well. Look. He collects his own skulls. Hey, what's this? He's got a skull. Is that a boar? He's got a shoulder pauldron, I think. Might be. Could be. I don't know what that is. That's something. Or maybe... maybe. Don't know. But it was in there. So maybe. So here we have our extra cards. I'm not going to open this up now. That's for my enjoyment when I put it all into my game. But anyway, there's a big chunk of cards. So, oh yeah, and it goes down. There's some more. There's your narrative cards. There you go. They are your skull splitter cards. So that's going to be your initiative cards for your characters. So not everything is the same thing. They mix up some of the cards. Just because, easy to pack and ship. And here's a whole bunch of other things. So in here you're going to have items, treasure, well there's a treasure bits. All kinds of things in here. So really, really nice. An incredible set. I wonder if they all going to go back in. Something like that. There we go. And there you have it. That is our Fables box set. It is an incredible box set to get. Now I think, and Steam Forged, let me know if I'm right or wrong. But yeah, I think this Fables box is Kickstarter exclusive. I'm not 100% sure if you're going to be able to purchase this without taking part in the Kickstarter. But if you... Whoops. That wasn't me. Getting box farts now. But if you do want to pick this up, I highly recommend it. It is a great set. Even if it does fart when you put the lid back on. So, there you go, folks. Check out BARDSUNG, steamforged.com. It's going to be available from April 2022. Tons of content, tons of gaming time. This will keep you busy forever. There is so much enjoyment in here. We are loving the gameplay at the moment. So do go and check it out. Until next time, stay safe, be good. Make sure you send some people to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.